Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're back again. We're back with another lake, and this lake is in the city of Ndola one more time. We're looking at the schools that are in the city of Ndola. So in particular, we're looking at the Lions the Lion School for the visually impaired students. So basically, this is the road that goes to the school, and we're going to look at the school a little bit deeper and try to elaborate on a few things that are actually good with the school, because the school is for the blind and the visually impaired students, and at the same time, there are also students that are living with albinism and several other students that are handicapped. So the good thing about it is it's all about empowerment. Just the reason why we had to look at this topic, because it's very important. And currently, the Republic of Zambia has introduced free education for everybody from primary school to secondary school, which is a very good thing that is happening in the country at the moment. And that's the reason why we decided to look at these important issues when it comes to basic education, because it's very, very important to understand that the schools must try to inculcate skills, or rather skills development. This is very important actually when it comes to other countries in the world, like the Far East and Southeast Asian countries. You're going to find that the like early skills development, such as early specialization, which is unfortunately is not done in our country. But if the government had looked into that as well, to try to create their own pedagogy that could help the students to start specializing at a very early stage, that could help the learners in primary school as well as in secondary school. I remember when we were very young, we used to make a lot of wire cars, and we used to work on structuring and building houses made out of wires, as well as boxes and paper mache, etc. When it comes to wire cars, actually, we used to make nice wire cars. Toile made in Bemba. This is how we speak it. So basically, we used to do all that. So you imagine a person like me. I have a passion of cars. I love cars. I'm a petrolhead, and I love houses as well. Because once you're gonna have that nice car, you'd love to park it in a beautiful garage. So basically, if you inculcate this kind of skills on a student, he's gonna work so hard to make sure that he perfects it. And this is what is done in the Southeastern Asian countries, and the Asian countries in whole. So basically, they focus on inculcating early specialization. And look at we're not even going to mention the countries, but if you look at the how they started making developing cars, they copied from the other continents and how they were doing it in America and the European vehicles. And afterwards, they looked for other ways of simplifying the same methods, and afterwards started building their own cars that are actually simpler, better, more convenient, and more efficient to a certain extent. So if we could do something like that, obviously that could help. And we need to create our own narrative when it comes to theories and historical events, etc. And the pedagogy itself. The pedagogy is very important when you need to create our own pedagogy, our own methodologies on how we're going to teach and inculcate the skills. And taking a closer look at what is happening in the world today, skills are more important than many other courses that we are actually mastering in the universities. If you look at most people that are successful today, most of them, they don't even have higher qualification of university, etc. They only have basic education, which is primary school, secondary school, and afterwards they're capable of inventing stuff, inventing huge stuff, and they're one of the wealthiest people today. So we're not going to go deeper into that or mentioning names of those people, but basically, if you do your own research, you're going to get the answers. So we're still in the school and in the vicinity around the school, and some of the constructions that are happening around the school, and it has taken too long for these houses to finish around here. But basically, we have another example of other curricular activities. So extracurricular activities are very important to pupils and the students in general, because yeah, even though the education is going to be free now, but probably the PTA could work to a certain extent. But I'm not saying PTA that is forcefully charged to every pupil, but probably those that are willing could pay for extracurricular activities such as entrepreneurship, as well as other activities that could develop their skills. Kind of listen to Yasin Saigan when it comes to curriculum development.
Let me show you something. This is the world map, and this is wrong. What if I told you that from here to here, it's 6,400 kilometers, But from here to here, which only looks like half the size, is 7,200. The continent of Africa has been shown smaller than it actually is. What if I told you that Greenland was only this size? Or Russia was this size? Or the US and Canada were much smaller? You know what? This is the real map. Look at Sweden, Finland, and Norway. They're much smaller now. Or Greenland is tiny. Maybe it wasn't practical, but it seems unfair towards Africa. Why haven't we been told this in school?
If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing, give us a like and click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time we post a new video. And thank you for those that have already subscribed. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.